Market overview. The global GPS tracker industry is experiencing robust growth, driven by advancements in connectivity, IoT integration, and rising demand across sectors like logistics, automotive, and personal safety. The standalone GPS tracker market is projected to grow from $546.63 million in 2024 to $892.64 million by 2033, at a compound annual growth rate of 5.6%. Meanwhile, the broader GPS tracking device market, including standalone, advanced, and OBD devices, is forecast to expand from USD 3.6 billion in 2024 to USD 17.84 billion by 2037, reflecting a compound annual growth rate of 13.1%. Market segmentation. By type. 1. Wiring type trackers, dominating 55% of the standalone GPS tracker market due to reliability in fleet management and commercial vehicle tracking. 2. Portable trackers, experiencing 40% growth driven by personal and asset tracking applications. By application, automotive accounts for 50% of market demand, driven by fleet optimization and regulatory mandates. Asset tracking represents 30% of the market, with adoption rising 50% in logistics and construction. Personal tracking, 25% market share, fueled by safety concerns and wearable technology. Pet tracking, 15% share, growing due to demand for GPS-enabled collars. Regional insights. North America holds 35% market share, driven by fleet management adoption and regulatory compliance. Europe represents 30% share, with growth fueled by stringent vehicle tracking regulations. Asia Pacific, fastest growing region, 50% adoption surge, due to e-commerce expansion and smart city initiatives. Middle East and Africa, 40% growth linked to transportation and security investments. Key market players. The industry is highly competitive, with top players focusing on IoT integration and advanced analytics. CalAmp, market share, 18%. Focus, dominates in fleet management and asset tracking, catering to businesses requiring real-time vehicle and equipment monitoring. Strengths, established presence in logistics and transportation sectors. QuickLink Wireless, market share, 15%. Focus, specializes in automotive tracking, like stolen vehicle recovery, and personal tracking devices, like wearables for seniors, children. Strengths, balances B2B and consumer markets with versatile solutions. Teltonika, market share, leading, exact percentage unspecified. Focus, develops advanced IoT-enabled devices, including sensors, gateways, and telematics units. Strengths, broad IoT portfolio positions it as a tech innovator in industrial and smart city applications. Jimmy IoT, Concox, market share, leading, exact percentage unspecified. Focus, targets cost-sensitive consumers with affordable portable GPS trackers, like pets, luggage, children. Strengths, competitive pricing and accessibility drive mass adoption. Market dynamics. Leadership. Teltonika and Jimmy IoT hold the largest shares, though exact figures are undisclosed. Their leading status suggests they may collectively control over 50% of the market. Mid-tier competitors, CalAmp and QuickLink, occupy significant but smaller shares, focusing on specialized niches. Growth drivers. Rising demand for IoT integration in industries. Teltonika. Expansion of affordable consumer tracking devices. Jimmy IoT. Regulatory mandates for vehicle tracking. CalAmp, QuickLink. Trends and drivers. 1. Technological advancements. 5G integration. 40% of new trackers include 5G enhances real-time data transmission. Solar-powered trackers, 45% adoption growth, reduce battery dependency. Second, fleet management demand. 50% adoption increase in logistics, reducing fuel costs by 25%. Third, personal safety. 25% surge in wearable GPS devices for children and elderly monitoring. Fourth, IoT and AI integration. Predictive maintenance reduces operational costs by 20%. Challenges. Privacy concerns. 30% of consumers cite data security risks, slowing adoption in consumer markets. Battery limitations. Dependency on external power sources and frequent replacements. Fragmented market. High competition and price sensitivity hinder new entrants. Future outlook. GNSS and 5G. Enhanced accuracy and low latency tracking for autonomous vehicles and smart cities. Quantum GPS. Potential to revolutionize tracking in challenging environments. Investment opportunities. AI-driven solutions. 60% investor interest in real-time analytics platforms. Pet and wildlife tracking. 35% growth in GPS-enabled collars and conservation tools. Cold chain logistics. Demand for temperature monitoring GPS devices in pharmaceuticals.